little babies.
Skinny Southern Ray can really.
I like not to read it beforehand because
clearly you did not read it beforehand. No.
I don't read them now. I like that. I like to be surprised. The last
I
week
do too. I think
9/11.
just one note. Slow it down so we can hear what's happening.
Well, I had tears in my eyes after the cock one, so I was like, shit.
Thank you, Raymond.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Cocks are always funny.
Yeah.
All right, our first one here up. The Cleveland Cavaliers. They destroyed the Heat in a 4-0 sweep, setting the record for margin of victory in a series sweep by 122 points margin of victory.
They were playing a JV team. That's the Heat blow. I mean, that's nothing to hang your hat on. That's like us being the Hawks by 55 points. Pussy. You want to play the fucking pussies, right? Cavs are fucking pussies.
I was going to say this could easily be down for the Heat. That was an embarrassment. I mean, oof.
Speaking of down, the Cleveland Browns, they did Browns things, decided not to draft the best player in the draft, then drafted Gabriel in the 3rd and Sanders in the 5th. Just a woof, woof, woof of a draft.
Oh, I get it. They're the Browns, so that's what I get it. That's what the woof, woof, woof was. Yep, on, Bobby.
Exactly, because they're the dogs.
Thanks. I'll stick to my original take on this. I know Travis Hunter was the consensus best player in the draft, but I don't have high hopes for that kid living up to him at all. So they got good return with the Jags. What they did with it, I don't know. I'm not Bobby Bukaki. I don't know who these players are. I'm assuming they screwed it up because of the Browns, but I was okay with the move out of 2.
Which is funny too, because aren't they trying to build a new stadium? Wouldn't you want to try to put like the best talent on the field? Get a Travis Hunter. Don't fucking get a Mason Graham.
Touche. They do Browns things.
Yeah, they fucked it up. Down, even though we just touched on it, Abdul Carter. This guy gets immediately drafted and then immediately asked for the retired number of possibly the greatest position player in NFL history. I was wrong. This guy's an asshole.
How do you think Belichick took that after reading that? Or after
he has
Jordan
no idea that happened. He's too busy being bossed around by his girlfriend.
Yeah, that one got screened on his way to his face.
She looked at it. She's like, "Nope, he's gonna get so upset about this. No, we're not gonna bring this up to Bill."
Yeah, this has nothing to do with our agenda today.
Don't bring this sort of shit to me again in the future.
I think Abdul Carter will be a really good player and put up a lot of stats, but probably he's going to the perfect team in the Giants who stink, and he'll flash if his coach lets him flash, but he'll probably just be a hollow player. He'll be like a Mike Parsons.
Yeah,
I think he'll be good, but he's going to get out of New York. Oops, sorry. What, Bobby?
I just said he'll be a stat stuffer.
I think he'll be good player. Yeah, he'll get good when he gets out of New York.
If it ever happens. Speaking of down, the Colorado Rockies, okay? This team totally blows. 4 wins on the season. They're literally projected to possibly not have as many wins as a football team.
Good for you bringing up baseball. I didn't even know.
Bobby. I didn't know that either.
I was trolling through the old internet and just started pulling up standings looking for things. And then I went MLB all the way to the bottom. 4? Wow.
4 is pretty bad. And the White Sox had the most losses in history, in MLB history, which is 1,000 years old last year. So you've got bad teams. The baseball needs to get that team out of Colorado. It's not.
Has Colorado ever had a good pitcher?
No, you can't have good pitching in Colorado.
That's what I'm saying. Have they ever had like at least one guy, maybe not when he was in Coors Field, but that was like a legitimate ace?
No.
Don't even try.
There's not been a good guy that has gone through Colorado. Not that I know. I mean, maybe Billy Baseball could give a name, but nothing's going to
somebody
jump out.
Ubaldo Jimenez.
Exactly.
Jimenez.
No.
Yeah. He sounds
cool.
They
stink. They didn't get that team out of Colorado.
That's bad.
Speaking of balls going up, juvenile behavior. Multiple reports of prospects receiving prank phone calls while being drafted, highlighted by Shedeur Sanders and Abdul Carter.
Who did it, Bobby?
Oh, by the son of Falcons defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich,
who just got fined $100,000.
Yeah, he got fined $100,000 for that,
which was an eighth of his salary, by the way.
Yeah,
that's a significant fine.
That kid is a 21-year-old. He's not a kid. We were doing stupid shits at 21-year-olds do as well. But the uproar for the prank calls,
pussy,
pussies. Like, Jesus Christ, people, like, give it a rest. They're okay. These poor kids, like, they're fine. They got prank called. My God.
I mean,
if you're 21 and doing it, I don't know. If we were 21 and drunk hanging out, like, and you gave me Shedeur Sanders' number, like, you want to fucking call this guy? Like, nah, man.
Yeah. You would have considered doing it if I gave you the number last Thursday. You would have considered doing it.
Oh, fuck yeah!
If we could get on the show, if we could do it, really, yeah. If we could.
Yeah, like if we were on the show and this is like, hey, I got Shedeur's number. Well, dial it up.
Let's do it.
To be fair, though, we would have been more creative. Like, we would have just been like, hey, and like fumbled the bag and like, oh, you're not getting drafted. We're just like, what up, Shedeur? Not getting drafted, but what's up?
Are live on the Simple Mind Sports Show.
Yeah.
Could you imagine how funny would that have been if somebody had prank called him live onto a podcast?
That's the move. That's probably
that would be the move. Yeah. Hey, not
hey,
drafted,
2026
slide, but you are live on the Simple Mind Sports Show.
Yeah. 2026, baby. We're doing it.
Put that on a to-do list. When's the baseball draft?
Probably already happened. Baseball's stupid.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. And speaking of stupid, the final down, Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
This is what elder abuse looks like. This man's family needs to step in at this point. That woman is slowly taking a control of all his affairs. I have seen elder abuse. She is controlling him and manipulating him. That is not Bill Belichick. That man is sad and depressed after being fired, and she is stealing from him. And the sons need to step in. This is bad.
First of all, Bobby, I'm muting you, but elder abuse. Did you watch Being Rich Fuck Your Mother? Is that
From the hole in his basement? I knew that hole was there for a reason. I
don't watch.
I didn't know it was going that way, but I am curious about Bobby seeing elder abuse. I'd like to get that story one day. Two things on this. You're exactly right. This woman is taking advantage of Bill Belichick, but it's not recent. They've been doing this since 2021. So
she was underage?
Got them hooks in now.
She was 21 years old at that, or 20 years old.
She 2021.
Oh God, watch Reagan
math.
Yeah. So yes, it's gross. She comes off horrible. She's probably, her intentions and morals are probably not right, and they're probably not screwed on straight. And it's sad to see Belichick in a shitty hoodie that was a prop on the CBS morning show because I'm from Navy and I'm all about the holistic guy. And they gave him a rip. She gave him a rip sweatshirt to look like They wanted to look like that press conference we had that, like, he looked like hell and he had that raggedy thing on and it became a meme. Do you know what happened before that? Like the night before, his mom died. So that week his mother died and he was doing all of the things that you have to do when your mother died. And he looked like shit that week and everyone has made fun of him for that. And then this Jordan Hudson puts him in a sweatshirt similar to that to try and fucking gather that energy again. Yeah, I said it, Ray. I don't like her for that. I don't think she's taking advantage. On the other hand, he's a 72-year-old bajillionaire who doesn't give a fuck. Clearly, like, I don't think he's lost his constitution for like sense in life. He's probably just like, whatever, she's getting a fucking young fucking chick, and
you think he goes down on her?
No,
absolutely not. No.
Interesting.
I don't think he has the attention span for that sort of sexual endeavor.
Just looks at a whiteboard, like, just a picture of a pussy. Just
I
gotta go down on
her. Running a deep post.
Yeah. All right, hold on a second. No.
We're gonna take a deep post to the end zone.
Yeah.
It just shows a picture of Steven with the tongue meme of Steven. No, all of that is weird and gross and pedophilic, and she's 24 and he's 72. It's weird and fucking stupid. And none of it's cool. I think the end is like, you just all of a sudden she's just like gone and you just never hear from her again because he's just gonna cut the cord one day and just like, okay, yeah, this was fun, bye. Yeah. Like, cut her off.
She'd be like, joke on you, Bill. I changed all the passwords. Suck it, dick face.
It's like, I don't have passwords, honey. Like, I don't take my face. I don't give a shit. The daughter-in-law did say something online like this. We hate this girl. Like, get her out of here or something.
No, makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
The inheritance. She's going for.
That's what I was going for. The money. I hate this. We need to get her out of here. I need that money.
Stevie Belichick's like, come on, Dad. Like,
yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Jordan Hudson. Come on, Bill. Figure it out. All right. Let's take a quick break. We'll come right back with some Celtics thoughts.
The quest for banner 19 rolls on into round 2. They wrap this thing up against the Magic in 5. They trailed at halftime, and they win the game by 31.
Celtics advance 120-89 in game 5. Take the series 4-1. Tatum, game 5, 35, 8, and 10. The only other Celtic to have, I said 30, it was actually 35 points in 3 straight playoff games. Mr. Larry Bird. Tatum on another level, still not getting the respect he deserves, but he's been getting that here on this show for well over a year. Your boy, Raymond, Jaylen Brown, good game. Not a great game. He needs to pick it up. 23, 6, and 3. Here's the turning point in game 5. Banchero leaves the game, finishes with 19, 9, and 6. Really the only guy that could do much. Franz Wagner is okay, but Banchero makes that team tick. Picks up his 5th foul like halfway through the 3rd on a legitimate call, which the Magic are still bitching about, which doesn't ever make any sense to me. It's like, get your 5th. What about the 4 before that? He got 3 in the 3rd quarter for bad defense and lazy bullshit. And from there on out, it was a rout. Celtics took over and blew them out. The only team in NBA history or something like that to win by 30 after losing at halftime. But even that second quarter, the back half of that second quarter, the Celtics started to come on, and you could just see it. You could see it coming. So they couldn't miss.
They couldn't miss in the 3rd quarter. What was their field goal percentage in the 3rd quarter? It was astronomical.
At one point, they're 9 for 16, like in the 3rd quarter. They weren't even touching the rim. It was just they're
just going in. Anything they threw up was going in.
You can feel it too when you're in the Garden. Like if you're an opponent and like that momentum the whole building just starts to shrink onto the court, and like this team knows how to fuel that as good as anybody.
Who was the team that they played and the superstar was like, is it always like this in Boston? And Tatum was like telling him like, it's always like this. It's like a playoff atmosphere, like even when you're in the regular season.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the player, but I remember the story. It was good to see. I mean, that first half they played lackadaisical, uninspired. The building felt like it. It was weird. And then, as soon as Banchero went out in the 3rd, it was lights out. No contest. My biggest takeaways, Magic are a bunch of freaking hacks. And this Jamahl Mosely, their head coach, is getting a lot of credit. And they are coached well. They play good defense. They're, offensively very limited. But my God, the bitching from this guy and this team after the way that they played, intentionally knowing the way they played, which was hacky, fouling, hard fouls, up in people's face, really aggressive. For him to come out, we have a clip here, and talk like this, I had a lot of respect for him for most of the series, and then I listened to this and was like, come on, man. Like, understand your place.
Jamahl, what explanation did you get on the review on Paolo Banchero's 5th foul, and how did that swing the outcome of this game?
Oh, it definitely swung the series. It definitely swung the game. I have no idea what the explanation was. He came into his path. All I saw was Paolo getting an elbow to the face or backed into the face, and he got to the foul. And that was a game changer right there. Your best player picks up his 5th foul in the 3rd quarter. It becomes tough to come back from that moment, but our guys, continued to fight. We missed a ton of shots. They did a hell of a job getting down on the break and hitting some big shots in that situation.
Jamahl, what did you see there on Paolo's 3rd and 4th fouls within the preceding 90 seconds?
Driving to the basket and not getting calls. And in those moments, there's a level of frustration that can kick in when they're impeding your progress to the rim. And so they...
All right. So you get the idea there. First of all, it was a foul for his 5th foul. You're in Jaylen Brown's airspace. Anyone saw the shot? He caught an elbow, but like this, it's called fucking basketball, dude. Secondly, you're down. you're down 3-1. You're in the defending champions home gym. You're losing, and then you go to that. Like, just wear it. It struck me as a guy in a team that was not ready for the moment. Over like everything, they were over their skis, and it seems like a good coach. He may come to regret that, leaning on bitching about the refs, especially, as I said, the way that they came into this. Everyone saw it. I mean, nationally, they were talking about it. They were aggressively going after the team, multiple flagrant fouls.
But you do that because you don't have talent on the offensive side. You only have Banchero. That's the only offensive weapon you have. So what is teams that can't score offensively? You try to get in the other team's head. You hack. You try to play defense. You just do the shitty stuff that you're talking about, like just playing hard.
Right, and that's fine, and I'm okay with that. And frankly, I think it woke Tatum up and gave him an edge. But like, don't go to the podium and then bitch about not getting the fouls on the other end. Is my point. Like, you knew the game you were playing. You brought this game to this level. Your team did that. So don't complain about your best player catching an elbow when he was playing defense too hard.
Yeah.
It's kind of my point. What do you think of the thought of they woke Tatum up, Bobby? It seemed like he was playing with an edge. Sat out of the game with the wrist, came back and dominated the next 3 games.
Fuck you. I said that was going to happen, you son of a bitch. I said Tatum was going to get injured. He's going to play hard. He's going to come back. He's going to play with a man possessed. I said that, and you're not giving me my fucking roses, you prick.
You're a pussy, Ray. That's a pussy take, Ray.
And it's such a skinny Ray take. Fat Ray would have eaten that. He would have been fine. But skinny Ray,
no, yeah, I want my fucking
fat that's gone. It just lets it get right into your head.
I want my kudos, motherfuckers.
You won't get it.
Yeah, I don't even remember you saying it. I remember you saying this is Jaylen Brown's series, and he's about to dominate, and he was the MVP last year, and now we saw.
No, I said if Tatum's out for more time than just a game, Jaylen Brown can put this team on his back because he was Eastern Conference Finals and NBA Finals MVP. That's what I said. But I said when Tatum comes back, he's going to be a man possessed because now he's going to be hungry because people are going to say he's soft because he took a game off. Now he's back. He's going to dominate and get Eastern Conference MVP.
Yeah, it seems like he's hangry.
I know, you're a little hangry.
I haven't eaten since 12 o'clock. I'm very hungry.
God, the starving. He is starving himself. He can't handle this.
My goodness.
Have a little snack before the show. It'll calm you down.
Wouldn't let me munch on that puss, you know?
Oh, that was bad.
That's good.
No.
That worked out perfect, too. Thank you.
Tatum's got a chip on his shoulder. You could see it. This is the first time I've seen him throwing elbows, talking as much shit as he did, and not like to friends. He was motherfucking guys out there, which is great, and he dominated. And this is like the first time I've seen him get mad and play well. My question is, can he keep that going for 3 more series?
He looked comfortable playing angry. He looked comfortable being physical. He didn't look like he was scared of that moment or that physicality, which at times in the past he kind of has. He's never backed down from it, but he's been shook. Maybe shook's a strong word, but he didn't look it there. So if he can hold on to that and bring that through the rest of the and nobody can match the talent that he has or this team has if he is mentally strong and mentally fit. That's the number one thing, is that maybe you can get in this guy's head. If you can't get in his head, he's the best.
I like how he got pissed too, because he wasn't shooting so many threes. He was actually driving to the basket. He was playing low down on the low post. It was nice to see. It was refreshing.
He was playing playoff throwback basketball where he was going to do what he was going to do, and that was that.
I'm hoping someone from the Knicks or Pistons does something to piss him off once again and just takes over.
I think both of those teams are kind of cunty, so I'm pretty sure that'll happen.
Here's what you want to look for, and I'm going to need a nod. I don't need words, Bobby. I don't need any acknowledgement other than a slight nod.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Joe Mazzula made correct adjustments during this series. For anyone listening, Bobby gave a slow nod. No, he did not. But he is wrong. And then assessment, the Magic played this team one-on-one. There was no help defense. And generally the Celtics are looking to drive, collect the help defense, and dish out and shoot threes. The Magic said, we are not playing help defense. You're not beating us by threes. We'll play one-on-one and allow you to get to the rim with your best players. So the Celtics did that because they have 2 of the best players in isolation ball in the
4.5 games to figure it the fuck out. Fucking idiot.
Now, it's more Magic than it is Celtics, and the Magic never readjusted. They said, sure, Tatum, you want to go one-on-one and go to the basket and get Banchero 6 fouls in fucking 48 minutes? No problem. Keep going, buddy. You can do it. Jaylen Brown, one of the best slashers to the game. You're going to go one-on-one with no help defense so they can't kick out and let Derek White shoot a 3? Okay. Look, those are the choices you have to make against the Celtics because they're the best talented team in the NBA, potentially with OKC right there with them. But it was nice to see. Let's just give the flat. It was a fairly easy adjustment. But in years past, we've seen the Celtics be tepid about actually going there and trying to force their style of play down their throat. They didn't. They only had 24 3 attempts in game 5. They were in the 20s every game this series. They did not live and die by the three-pointer. They points in the paint dominated every game, 48-36 points in the paint in game 5. And then they won at the free throw line. Tatum is 100% of the free throw line in the last 3 games. As a team, they were 21 of 24 in game 5. Again, they were dominating. Patriot Man 7 says Derek White was MVP of that series. Patriot Man 7, thanks for hanging out. You were wrong. Not even close. I mean, Jason.
First game, he was MVP. You could say first game he was dominant.
Derek White was very good in game 1.
Third game, very bad.
Jason Tatum had a triple double for 3 straight games, and they just put the Magic in his pocket and then pissed his pants.
I think Patriot Man 7 is New England Patriots, or he's like a Patriot, like a patriot.
Well, I don't know. He's got a fish in his profile picture, so that's
cool. No. That's why I kind of went either way. So I was just curious.
Oh yeah, he might be Patriot. Might be a Patriot. Patriot. Pew pew. The refs, as we noticed or saw from the coach there for the Magic, Mosely, they're always front and center here with the NBA playoffs. Any problems with them specifically in these Celtics games? In the way that the games are being called? I'll just give you my answer. I like it. I like the physicality. I think it's great.
Yeah. That's playoff basketball. That's what that is. You're supposed to have that. You're not supposed to have all these ticky-tack calls. I mean, did you guys watch the LeBron go down yesterday when DiVincenzo pushed him right to the ground and you flop it on the ground? I mean, let them play. Like, that wasn't a foul. You let them play. It's the playoffs. That's what we want.
The NBA so misses one-on-one athletic competition, and whenever they are actually allowed to do it instead of a passing shooting contest, the games are great. So NBA basketball can be fantastic if you just let them play basketball.
Yeah, and get a little physical with each other, both ways. I like it. All right, let's check in the rest around the league. You've got Giannis and the Bucks. Bucks blow, I don't know if this is true, 10-point. I think they had 10-point lead with
they did.
3 minutes left.
Yep, we call that a doc special.
Yeah. The Doc special. He's the only team in league history to blow, I forget the stat, a 7-point lead in under 35 seconds. He's done it twice. And then icing on the cake. I mean, the game winner, Halliburton, it was a layup. It stole the ball, and Halliburton hit a layup.
On
Giannis. And how did Giannis react when Halliburton's daddy came on the court?
Making big plays in big moments is what it's about. And that's what Tyrese Halliburton is doing. But listen, the entire team played and made some plays. TJ was outstanding, I thought. Was able to get some. They still trying to clean it up. We got Antetokounmpo, we got Mathurin, and we got all kind of guys out here in the middle of this. The security's there. And they're trying. It's Kevin Porter Jr. I mean,
what a bitch. Although
quickly moving up the hated athlete just real fast.
Although I guess Halliburton's
arguing with
dad,
an old man in his face.
Halliburton's dad's been complained about to the league office by multiple GMs and players because of how he acts in the stands. So I don't know. 50-50.
The Halliburton dad thing is fine. Like, get off the court, dude. Like,
you don't belong there.
Your son was rated by his contemporaries, by the players in the NBA, the most overrated player in the NBA, Tyrese Halliburton. Think of that of what you want, but you're the dad. Get off the court. So I'm all right with like Giannis giving that guy a little shit. But then that second one, I don't know who, Matthias. I'm not familiar with the player. Maybe it probably should be. It seemed like he had like the big brother or like just holier than now, bring him in close and like, hey man, probably said something like the way you're playing, it's not cool for the league or whatever the fuck he said. And he was like, fuck you, man. Like, take your loss and get out of my face, Giannis, you bitch.
That's what he said.
Like don't like, you lost, dude. Go back to your locker room and go away.
No, know what he said to him? He goes, come here. Pussy.
I bet you guys wanted to play the Hawks, you pussies.
See? Comes all around, baby. All
yeah,
around.
Bobby's right. We were on this. I think I wrote a blog about this a year ago. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the fastest, lovable athlete to hateable athlete in recent memory. He was like
LeBron.
LeBron's on the list, but Giannis was universally liked, and then won a championship, got his money, and then almost overnight turned into a prima donna bitch.
Yeah,
and is really annoying to follow now.
It seems like the summer is going to be all about him too, because
that
seems like it's going to be like his last time he's plays for the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him there. That organization blows, and it's a dumpster fire, so I don't blame him for leaving.
All right, Knicks blow. They got to take the Pistons in Game 6, still up 3-2. Let's see if they can finish that out. The Warriors just won't go away. That's an exciting series. Draymond Green doing Draymond Green things, fights every night. But the Warriors have control over that series. We said this too, going into the playoffs. Don't sleep on the Warriors. And I'm pretty sure you want to give me some flowers, Ray. I said the Warriors would go beyond the Lakers, and I'm pretty sure you disagreed with me.
I also said the Lakers would be out first round. You son of a bitch!
I'm pretty sure I was correct on.
Oh, they're both. They've literally double muted each other. That was possibly the dumbest thing that's ever happened in Simple Minds Sports Show history. They actually double muted each other and argued on mute. They are that was fantastic. Wow,
the first ever double mute.
Wow.
That was utterly incredible. I watched it happen. You are both fucking idiots.
As mentioned, the Heat were embarrassed, and the Lakers were eliminated. Coach JJ. First of all, anybody that goes by the first name JJ as a grown adult, big red flag. Put him on the FBI watch list. Secondly, this guy hates substitutes. First time in NBA history, he goes an entire half without substituting anybody, including his 40-year-old LeBron James and his fat-ass Luka Doncic. They don't get a second of break in the second half, and they lose that game, and then quickly after they get eliminated by the Timberwolves. While Anthony Edwards drops his bigger dick than yours on everybody as he leaves the stadium. just what was his quote? He was like,
Lakers in 5. That's all he kept saying after the game.
Click, clack, Lakers in 5. Don't fucking talk to me. something like that. If he wasn't such a prick, I'd love him. All right. Any final thoughts on the NBA playoffs here?
Nope. Knicks are ahead right now against the Pistons. So
I hope Ime and the Rockets take it to 7.
That would be a fun series to watch for sure. Best news out of this, if you're a Celtics fan, is the Celtics get to rest. Go Pistons. You want as much rest as possible for your Celtics. So there you go. We'll keep an eye on that.